I really didn't need the help of chief there. Alright. It's a lot harder when you get up here. Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for coming out here. You know, it really means a lot to me that you guys have all come here just to hear me talk. And even if you're not here to hear me talk, I'm being told they're feeding us. But thank you for being here. Tonight, I have the distinct pleasure of delivering the first ever sales band address. When I first approached Dean Barnett about giving this speech, the only stipulation put in place was that it had to be funny. I didn't think this would be a problem. I mean, I'm a pretty funny guy. Until I remembered the fact I'm not funny. I'm just funny looking. Courtney and Robin, I apologize for that picture. So realizing that this speech was going to be a bit harder to write than I thought, I sat down and started writing. Like any good college student, I started writing the speech with a healthy dose of procrastination. This time, procrastination came in the form of one of my favorite things. A couple episodes of the hit Disney cartoon series, Phineas and Ferb. As I sat there watching Phineas and Ferb turn their city into a board game, I started to notice a couple similarities between the band and these cartoons. The band is always doing these big, amazing things, like being in the Columbus Day Parade, performing at Madison Square Garden, or even being in a commercial. You know, it never fails. We find this stuff out during rehearsal, and I go running out afterwards, calling my mom, saying, Mom, you have to get down to Stony Brook right now. You'll never believe what the band is doing. Her normal response is along the lines of, isn't the band a bit young to be doing that? Quite frankly, yes, we are. And I know several times, hey, where's Mr. Letty? There you are, Letty. You know, he has a platypus, a band director. He's a band director. He does a lot more than you think. Anyways, I realized that the only people that get any of these references are either those with really small children or those with a lot of free time to spend watching cartoons. I fall into that latter category and decided a better use of my time would be to find a more appropriate topic for my speech. My next thought was to talk about what made this band year memorable. You know, this presented a lot of possibilities for me. I could talk about the parade, I could talk about the commercial, I could even talk about the epic football and basketball games against Albany. I could talk about Madison Square Garden. I could even talk about everything on our agenda for next year. Syracuse, West Point, and wherever else we might go. One thing I love about this band is we do all of these big, amazing things, and then we just tuck them under our belt saying, psh, yeah, we did that. But I'd like to issue a challenge for us. Right now, as I see it, when they say jump, well, we jump. Next year though, when they say jump, let's ask them how high. I think if we can do that, we can make next year our best year yet. I spent some time trying to formulate how to put this idea into a speech, and decided that while it would be meaningful, it just wouldn't be funny. So I cut my losses and moved on to Plan C. Plan C was to talk about the music that we did this year. You know, I really wanted to talk about this because, well, you could say we really know how to rock this town. You can tell where this is going, and trust me, it only gets worse. Now, if I were to talk about music like this, I need some sort of Paul Simon opener, which I just don't have. And without that, well, I really don't want you guys thinking I'm the Pretender, or that I'm on a crazy train. No, I thought if I did this just right, it would be dynamite. You know, maybe you guys would even pump it, or maybe even raise your glass, like you're on a holiday. As much as I enjoy making puns and jokes about music like this, I know that I'm a minority, and I'm reminded of this fact time after time. So before anybody has a chance to shout it out, screaming, forget you, we're not going to take it. I would like to take a minute to remind you all that I was born this way. So please don't hold it against me. What you can hold against me, though, is the fact that I'm from Albany. But regardless of where any of us are from, when we come out and play as a band, You can say that word from Detroit Rock City. Which really doesn't have anything to do with what I want to say right now. I'm going to get off topic. Just bear with me for a minute. Oh, that's not even funny. Oh, camouflage. Alright, here it goes again. Alright guys, it's not all that often that a student like me is given the power to address the band like this. So while I'm not at all patchy, when given the opportunity, I definitely wanted to jump on it. Now, the impression that I get from all the poker faces out there is that while I am a soul man, I can't turn you loose on you just yet. Mainly because you're each slowly becoming a basket case. You know, at this point, I'm going to have to do a time warp to save them my allotted time. So I ask you all to please, hold on, I'm coming up to the end of this. Not to mention the smell of the green onions from dinner started to make me a bit nauseous. So I'd like to wrap things up by saying, well, we are who we are. And who are we? Well, we're an American band. But more so, we are Seawolves. Now, I spent some time trying to figure out how to put these ideas into a speech, and concluded with the fact that I really didn't have anything meaningful and funny to say. So, instead of giving a speech, I would like to invite the rest of the board up to present the Student Choice Awards.